what you hearing.
This is hashtag Let's Call It Drive. Let's Call It Drive.
You're tuned into the RB2 AFCON Analysis, powered by Gambling Authority. Motshameko or paper. Love the game, enjoy the thrill, but always play within your limits. Gambling should be fun, not a problem.
Bana e botlhoko kgwele ya dinao botlhoko jwa yone nako tse dingwe bo ka go kgagogela pelo e se tlhogo mo go maswe o kare mme o mongwe kilano e le tsala ame bogologolo ga ke itse gore go gata lefatshe ntlha e feng bolo ka fo e leng setlhogo ka teng hey bana coach Jackie wow
Yeah.
Burkina Faso, when we thought they lost it, they came back. Unfortunately for Equatorial Guinea, they lost.
Yeah.
A game they could have won under difficult circumstances. 10 men down, 1 man down, and they let the lead go. Wow. Your thoughts about the game?
Yeah, I'll say Burkina Faso held, Equatorial Guinea held Burkina Faso for a long time. Bakwana kona le Hogora Bele, and then they held Burkina Faso up until Rwana Hale ha Janom Bakwana Hore Burkina Faso Bagore. It's something that probably we can say we could be giving credit to Equatorial Guinea had never win because never tameka bale 10. Remember they got a red card and they managed to talk about it's unfortunate that but hella jaka never tameka let's look at the good part of it. Equatorial Guinea, when they brought in number 12 who was able to go forward, like I stated it ka half time so he came in, and when he came in we saw the Burkina Faso defense unbalanced, unsystematical, and then when we go on with Burkina Faso after this goal, I think they got in under pressure. So it forced them. You know, they missed a lot of chances.
Yes.
We saw from the left side, number 7 Dango, misusing those opportunities. A lot of them. And no, that's wing side. Left there Dango is not working for us. Why not probably change. The director or redress the other wing? But at the end of it, you know, they ended up getting the first goal. Yakaribwana hela on the 85th minute there. Babwana goal yone horena badira hore bele hore ya numba drowa. Harensi ritare. Okay, fine Burkina. Equatorial Guinea na etla tsa point ke honra bwana hela ka motsotso wa dikgobalo wa bo helo bagora.
Motokarialo coach Jomo a game is won from the bench. Won from the bench. The substitutes came from both sides. Considering that the goals indeed won from the bench.
Yeah, Sheriff the substitutes in both teams, especially Baba Lempele by Equatorial Guinea, number 12. Ilats and again watching Chile match because not like any because they were defending too much. Yeah, but I once and but there is a power range attack. Lebabals and Burkina Faso. It's a lot of like a power range was a one telephone, which a lot of team have lidiwa, but manpower front. The one easy or a low one of those 2 chances that 9 minutes and a way chain.
The physicality of the game half time, coach then just at the start of the second half, 50th minute, Equatorial Guinea red card.
Yeah. They were too physical. They came in too physical, more netani more Burkina Faso, and more often re gakologola gape hela a sena red card e tsewa hale go nne le tackle engwe e ska nna sentle hela. It's only that the player had to stand up o be le gore gong referee we dismiss her just like that. They were just too physical. I think it's because of pressure e ba neng bana le yone because they wanted to make that they win the balls, but it was just unnecessary gore e be le gore ke bone ba eleng gore more often ke bone ba tsenyang lo tibile dikarata di tswa di le dintsi di a go go bone to an extent that ba helle ba tsere the red card, and that itself go ba bolaile because remember from first half hela Burkina Faso was doing well in a super gore e batla eng ntse ya go pele kokota gantsi ya no imagine a nentse le gateletswe ka mokgontseng jalo e re second half isimolla hela at a goal, then you get a red card, you are one man down gore go supa eng tota hela gore la goreng go bohelong le tshameka le shota mme bile gape le nna le bone bolenjo jwa gore kana le kotla senyana go na le team e le tshamekang lo yone.
Again, to add on that red card gape no libile matches in the Bora Sheriff ke tsela gore ano matakala a Equatorial Guinea se tsano ba roma maoto because nna ba dirile tiro e ntsi thata ya go maka yano kana o dirisa tiro e ntsi ya go maka gantele le wena tlhaloganya ga setlhole e bereka yano o roma mmele. That's why ba enda pele ba bona that red card.
Absolutely. Motwetso ke gakola jalo gore the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations match analysis right here on your station of choice are proudly brought to you by Botswana Gambling Authority. Re tlabere go fa yone metshameko ye ka fo e tlanka teng motshameko wa tsatsi le gompieno e le motshameko wa Group E o romela jalo setlhopha sa Burkina Faso go setlhoeng sa Group E ena le setlhopha sa Sudan, Algeria, Leone, Equatorial Guinea. Motho ka rialo ka Jomo ga ke itse go ete go bui ka game management ke lebile hana go ene tsamaya teng fa Equatorial Guinea no sa nna bone 85 minutes 5 minutes to 90, and then you've got 8 minutes of added time. The way they defended the whole 85 minutes prior to them getting a goal, they lost the structure then.
Yeah, ke tsala gore gone ke gone I think ba iporaile Bora Sheriff because a kilo le bana se ba gorile kana the way ne ba defender ka teng ba sa change go defender mo le ga bone mo le ba boa otlhe ba dira gore matakala Burkina Faso ba pile pressure mo bone because no tla re khantlanyana ba na frustrated e ba simola botle bora ba dirisa dibolo ka pela ba simola ba latha dibolo ya from there ba se tsela no le bona ba leader ba batla go attack gape the mo kana wa attack o bila di space ko morago gape o force gore Burkina Faso ana le bona ba la attack ba bona di space ko morago ga lona. That's why ba enda mpila ba gora those two goals at the last 9 minutes.
Not disappointing in terms of goals, Coach Jackie. Re bua ka go noswa mo tournamenteng ye. It looked like we will get one goal at some point, or no goal rather, and then one goal and then 3. Yeah, when we thought this game is just coming to a 0-0, and then boom, out of nowhere 3 goals.
nya ha re simolla ha re ke le re bua ka dinno go ntswa ga tsone mo tournamenteng re buile la ra re ko ntleng go simologa ka game ya Morocco le Comoros go anusiwa but re ne re se short thata ka game ye le bella gore ba gorile ka mo mitsotsong e kae like first half there was no goal and then second half Equatorial Guinea gets a goal first, and then immediately 85th minute Burkina Faso gets a goal, and then it go bohelong etsa another goal wa bona di goal tsa teng di tla ka go riana di riana so ha re ntse re lo gone ka kwa remember ke ne ke ntse ke gatela ke re kana team ye ke tsone tse di hatse tse leng gore ha di tshameka tsotlhe e itlhelele gore e koronya wanenyana be iketla ke be winner, or alternatively they'll go for a drawless draw, a goalless draw whereby ba tle ba sa gora. But e rile ya nong second half ke bona Equatorial Guinea e gorile ke bo kere it's going to put pressure mo go Burkina Faso because it would be the first time to beat Burkina Faso.
Yes.
So it did that ba ile ba tsenya Burkina Faso pressure e leng gore re bone Equatorial Guinea e tsamaya no ngere ya ko pele, because now they were opening those gaps, those passing lanes were there, and the half spaces were open. Gona le ka ha eleng gore yanong Burkina Faso e ka gona gore e tsenye di pass ireng ba e ko pele a bore bana ba nna le goal yone immediately a santse re ke 1-1 gongwe re batla hela ba tshotse point botlhe, then they created another goal from a header by number 12.
I think go monna go dira peng management of time bora sheriff ke tsala gore kana in football o tshwantse re itse gore the last 5 minutes of the game is very important. And then there's one more extra time on top of that. Ke tsala gore le ona coach or some of the senior players le bona ba ke kile ba bua re bona kana ra win. Can you just relax and let's guard these guys re boele re rotate re tlo gonna behind the ball. Re bona gore go tla ira galai.
Seseraing Coach Jackie in terms of Equatorial Guinea o lebile jalo gore mo groupung ya no ba saletswe ke setlhopha sa Sudan, ba saletswe ke Algeria. Any hope for them?
Yes, they have to be hopeful. You know, I wouldn't say much about how, like, generally with the way they played. How ka lebella hela they were almost at par. Go no go sena sepe se sentse like re ne re bua re Burkina Faso ko morago go no go sena sepe se leng gore se ne se supa gore ba tshwere eng ba dirile hela ha Equatorial Guinea simolla go a go pele re bo re khona go bona gore go ha go supa hela gore Burkina Faso le one ga se go itsetse mo go kalo ko morago. So with Equatorial Guinea right now having lost this first game, they have to just go back to the drawing board. Sit down and probably plan for their next game. Nna ke santse ke na le tsholofelo gore go gongwe ba ka dira sengwe botoka because of how they played and how resilient they were, as in terms of gore ba khone gore ba leke go a ko pele ba boe ba make tota ne ba tswala first half. That's why ba ile I mean it is 0-0 because there was that balance ya gore ba ne ba nna compact ba boa ba khona go tswala the passing lanes ba khona gore re ha bolo, the triangulations that we want to see when you are marking re di bona le tsone di le teng. So e rile hela ba sena go bona goal. That's when now they opened up o ba khona gore ya no ba ne le Burkina Faso ba hela era.
Third on Coach Jackie's thing, but Sheriff, how can I like Equatorial Guinea team and well, it caused the upset tournament in even the last tournament in a better teams and no needed to happen like on a dot. It's a lot of happy, I think was having a shot. We basketball some got to the best because already the game is the maybe they can do something. Home battle win a game that's a pedi and about draw one at the
all right, coaches Kilelebore, Falatata, Coach Jackie, Coach Jomo Moatlhaping. Thank you very much. All right, there you have it at exactly, I think, 10 minutes just before 5 p.m. Miwitsi Jalo Horing, Metamko Etabingela Tela, Motatila Humpiano, Africa Cup of Nations, Kaura Botswana, Stop Algeria, Scop Analysts, Sudan, Cote d'Ivoire, Metotila Masuma Mararo, Hotsakwa, Urenyabusu, Bati Batulana, Stop Mozambique, Metargaura Bolosome, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon will be facing Gabon. Proudly supported and sponsored by the Botswana Gambling Authority. Was the game between the Red Devils of Equatorial Guinea in Central Africa against the Stallions of Ibrahim Traore, the men who speak English and French in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso in West Africa. And the game comes to an end with Burkina Faso taking the 3 points and going into the summit of Group E. From me, the Sheriff, with love as always, gracias por todo.
The station that plays the biggest hits.
Yeah, RB2. Seduce me, darling.
Turn it on.
RB2, your station of choice.
Choppies Botswana is changing your life with the 20-second Choppies Big Bet